I'm going to put on my watch first thing this morning. And I'm testing out my new Digi camera my friend gave me for Christmas. Or sometime around Christmas. Just as a gift though, not for a Christmas present. There we go. And it is 9:05. I'm in Pennsylvania. And I decided to finish drawing these little circle things. Right now, I'm going to put this picture here for you because I'm clearing out some room. I've got a mess going on here. I'm really good at messes, and I need to clear those out of the way. And now we can start drawing. So, I don't know if I can zoom in. Now, this camera uses my phone. So I'm not sure how to use it, if there's a zoom in on this phone, or if I have to do it. Oh, here it is. Found it. I can push this button here. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. You can go down, shrinks it up. So this Digi camera thing is pretty cool. You just gotta do everything from your phone, not from the camera itself, which is so tiny that it's hard to see and manipulate on that screen anyway. So, let's see. But this is really dark. I'm gonna see if I can lighten it up a little bit. There, okay. Now I've got curtains in the window, so there's some shadowy little lines going across, but I think you can still see the drawing okay. So far I've got, and I'm going to tilt it a little bit, I've got like a bee and some flowers and some deer and some mushrooms over here. These are all things I want to put in, you know, like a painting. And then here is gonna be some other woodsy thing. I'm not really sure what to put in there yet, actually. I was just gonna start drawing a shape and see where it goes. So the lighting is just really awful. I'm gonna try moving again. Bear with me here. Let's see, how is that? That seems to be okay. I'm going to put this camera right in front of my face. And now I think you can see it okay. Hopefully. Maybe angle it down just a teeny bit more. Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's not in a bad spot. Alright, so we're going to start drawing. Oh, I should think of some kind of theme. Mushrooms, a bee and flowers, some deer. What else is in the woods? Let's see. How about, I don't know, birds, I guess. I don't really draw birds often, but oh, hummingbirds. I love hummingbirds. Nice long beak. Little head. Hummingbirds are the most adorable little things. And wings that are so fast that you can barely see them. And they don't have very big wings, and I'm not sure what a hummingbird's wings looks like, so I'm just going to draw little wings. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. And wings usually have little lines on them, so I'll pretend that I know what a hummingbird's wing looks like. I could Google it, but, or AI it nowadays. And I don't know, I think they have some kind of a little tail, right? So let's give them a little tail. Pretend there's feathers here. A little eye. Nice long beak. Then they have all these cute little pretty feathers. So I'm just doing little dots for feathers. And little legs. Little feet. Make him a happy little hummingbird. Now I gotta figure out what a hummingbird tail looks like. It's funny when you go to draw something and like I see hummingbirds. I know they have tails and sometimes they tuck them down underneath. You know, they turn so quick. And he's getting some pollen from this flower. So I'm drawing the stamens first, and then I'm going to draw the flower petals after that. Because I really want them to look like they're kind of in a movement. You know, like I don't know, just kind of like doing something. But not the regular just round flower that you see. It's got to be kind of coming upwards a little bit. These little circly things. And give it some leaves. Nice big flowers, or big leaves on the flower. Hey, it's morning. I drank about half of my coffee. I probably could use some more. And I could probably do a leaf and flower study as well. But my memory retention has been not as good as when I was younger. I used to remember things really well, and now I can't remember you know what. But I try. And let's say there's a couple more hummingbirds in the background just buzzing around. Little tiny guys just doing their thing. Just being all happy, fluttering about. I know their wings aren't very big. So, in this one the tail can be going down a little bit. Let's give it a little longer tail. I know there's so many different species of hummingbirds too. Little feathers. I could do another one eventually, and we can do some more flowers in the background as well. This one will just be regular old daisy. I do love daisies though. I'm gonna give that one some nice big leaves as well. There we go. And a little bit of veins in the leaves. This one needs a little help, I think. Let's get it all the way to the end. To the edge, I should say. And a few more petals on this little flower here. And we'll make the stem a teeny bit thicker. And I'm going to add in a flower over here. Just your typical kind of a Zentangle type flower. You can have some, there's so many different kinds of flowers. And I just love all of them. My favorite flower though is an orchid. And I don't remember when I got my first orchid, but I do remember that when I found out how easy it was to grow orchids, that and how beautiful they were and what was involved with them, I just fell in love with them. So those are my favorite flower. And I don't know if I could ever have too many orchids, although they do get really big and don't fit in my kitchen. That's where I keep them in the window. That's the best lighting in the house for them and where I can see them the best. So I have moved them outside to live, and since I live in Florida, they do really well outside. Surprisingly, even when it was like freezing cold weather in winter, it got down to the 30s and frost came and everything, and these silly orchids survived all of that. And 95-degree weather with humidity up to 110. These things are so freaking durable. You just gotta make sure the roots stay green. Spray them with water every day, and don't overwater, and don't saturate the roots because they'll rot. So look at me going on about orchids. Okay, so here's our hummingbird picture, and I'm gonna bring that a little closer to the camera. See if you can see that all right. And let's move my camera a little to the left to get out of that shadow there. Yeah, I like my mushrooms. The hummingbirds are pretty cute, even though I don't know exactly what they look like. And the bee, let's make his eyes a little darker. And the deer, I'm not really great at drawing deer. And these are mountains back here. But I do love trees and tree roots. And grass. Give our deer some grass that they're walking in. Little teeny lines of grass. And some grass up by our tree. Go to the left, go to the right, some go straight up. Right, left, straight. Lots of grass. And little clumps of grass. Probably my hand is in the way. And then the tree comes up with lines. And these are his antlers. I haven't free-handed deer before. This was like a quickie little freehand, you know, where you get the shape in. So their heads are triangular, and this gives me like a basic idea of what the actual picture will be in the end. And this is kind of, he looks like he's a pregnant, or she's a pregnant deer. So my favorite is the mushrooms so far, and the bees, and I do like the hummingbirds. I have to work on the deer a little bit. But overall, I think these are some really great ideas. And we'll apply these to maybe like this kind of thing. I have some little wooden plaques. I can paint these on, and a bigger one. Maybe I'll do a mushrooms on this one. Maybe, I don't know, hummingbird on one, you know. It'll be cute, and I'll hang them up in the kitchen. Well, thank you for joining me for this cute little drawing session and experimenting with my new Digi camera. And I will talk to you. Oh, this is mint I'm drawing. by the way. It's not just crap. I have a beautiful mint plant, and I love to dry my own mint in the sunlight. So these are mint leaves. But, yeah, I am a big plant person as well. All right. Thank you again for joining me on Rachel Hogan's Art.